Well, you just followed the presentation of the research results of hardwood joints, understanding, completing, optimizing, and implementing new insights into hardwood timber connections. Just summing up shortly, really, are the present design rules suitable for hardwood connections? In principle, yes. However, we need to look at combinations of wood species. We cannot have the same rules for all species. And we need to include new failure modes, especially breaking of the fasteners, which was not observed or was never observed in softwood connections. Then we have a big gain using the Beaumont Foundation model. We can now much more precisely determine load carrying capacity and the load slip curves, and that means we can determine slip or stiffness values of connections, which are very roughly determined up to date. The part completing, yes, we can now implement hardwood joints with axially loaded screws, and obviously the long-term effect is much less severe than anticipated. We look at the optimization and the implementation. Shallow grooves can considerably increase friction in shear planes, and that leads to new chances of having high-strength connections in hardwood joints. So the industry partners, this is a repetition of the beginning. They hoped how they would learn how to set fasteners and if traditional connectors can still be applied. And they wanted, as a result, efficient connection methods and get rid of the conservatism around the design of hardwood connections. Now, they thought in the beginning they were just looking at the fasteners and could solve problems just by solving problems with these fasteners, but we need to have a closer look at the surrounding conditions, for example, climatic conditions during storage, transport, or erection. And also we need to have a look at very good production and processing conditions. This has to be considered as well. We also need, of course, the transfer of the research findings to practice in order for the engineers to be able to use them. And therefore, we need an application brochure where the results are being gathered and given to practicing engineers.